Now, historic climate talks involving more than 120 world leaders are underway in Glasgow. The Glasgow conference comes just days after the historic G20 Summit in Rome, where leaders from the 20 most powerful economies congregated to discuss some of the raging global issues like global health and economy. The COP26 is being touted as humanity's last chance to achieve the goal of limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. In his opening remarks, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson urged the world leaders not to run down the doomsday clock. He added that the longer we fail to act, the worse it gets and the higher the price when we're eventually forced by catastrophe to act.
Humanity has long since run down the clock on climate change. It's 1 minute to midnight on that doomsday clock, and we need to act now. If we don't get serious about climate change today, it will be too late for our children to do so tomorrow.
UN Chief Antonio Guterres called for decarbonization of global economies and to phase out coal. In his opening remarks, Guterres said that the world leaders need maximum ambition to make this summit a success.
We are digging our own graves. Our planet is changing before our eyes, from the ocean depths to mountain tops, from melting glaciers to relentless extreme weather events. Sea level rise is double the rate it was 30 years ago. Oceans are hotter than ever and getting warmer faster. Parts of the Amazon rainforest now emit more carbon than they absorb. Recent climate action announcements might give the impression that we are on track to turn things around. This is an illusion.
The sternest warning of all came from the celebrated naturalist David Attenborough. He told leaders at the summit that the stability that we all depend on is breaking. Attenborough added that the answer to a climate crisis needed to be equitable, saying that those who have done the least to cause this problem are being hit the hardest.
We must fix our sights on keeping 1.5 degrees within reach. A new industrial revolution, powered by millions of sustainable innovations, is essential and is indeed already beginning. We will all share in the benefits: affordable clean energy, healthy air, and enough food to sustain us all. Nature is a key ally. Wherever we restore the wild, it will recapture carbon and help us bring back balance to our planet.
Barbados Prime Minister Mia Mottley pleaded the world leaders to take action. She said that limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius is essential for the existence of island nations like Barbados, and reaching 2 degrees would be a death sentence for all of them.
1.5 is what we need to survive. 2 degrees, yes, SG, is a death sentence for the people of Antigua and Barbuda, for the people of the Maldives, for the people of Dominica and Fiji, for the people of Kenya and Mozambique, and yes, for the people of Samoa and Barbados.
Pressure is now on governments to redouble their emissions-cutting commitments to bring them in line with the Paris goal. COP26 participants are going to review the progress they made on the 2015 Paris climate deal. Signatories had agreed to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. They hope to achieve this by limiting the use of fossil fuels. A group of leaders will sign the Climate Change Conference's first major deal later today, where they will pledge to stop deforestation by 2030. Signatories include Brazil, where large parts of the Amazon rainforest have been cut down. Several rich nations, meanwhile, have also vowed to set up a fund of $100 billion to help aid the developing nations in the fight against climate change. The success of high-level summit has been damped by a number of high-profile no-shows. Neither Chinese President Xi Jinping, who has not left his country during the COVID-19 pandemic, nor Russia's Vladimir Putin were in Glasgow for the mega summit. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.